Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of Magento 2 Adobe Commerce Order Approval Rules plugin. Now, the critical purchase process on the website requires submitting a request for the purchase, gaining admin approval, and then making the payment for the products. Now, using this particular plugin, that's the Magento 2 Order Approval Rules plugin, the customers can place the orders and wait for the admin approval to complete their orders. The admin, on the other hand, can easily approve or disapprove customer orders, and this allows the admin to check the genuine orders and give the approvals accordingly. Only after the admin approval, the customers can complete their orders using the complete order link for the respective order under their own account panel. Also, while in the state of order approval, the customers from their respective order details page can ask any query to the admin as required from the Ask Query button that is available there on the respective order details page. Apart from that, email notifications are sent to both the admin and the customers related to the order approval status as well. So in today's video tutorial, what I'll be doing is I'll be taking you through the customer workflow wherein I'll be showing you when the plugin is enabled and the conditional order approval check is disabled, the workflow at that part, and then I'll be showing you the customer workflow when the plugin is enabled and the conditional order approval check is enabled. Then I'll be showing you the admin workflow of the pending orders, approval or disapprove, and the rest of the configuration settings as well. But before I proceed further with this particular video tutorial today, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our end. And if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So right now you can see that I've already logged into my customer account here, and I'm on one of the products, that's the chronograph watch. Now here I'm at the admin backend panel of the Adobe Commerce. So what I'll be doing is I'll be logging into the admin backend panel, for example. And let me go to the configuration settings by navigating to stores and then configuration. And on the configuration page under the Webkul block here, you'll find the order approval settings. So on the order approval settings, you can see that the order approval has been enabled right now and the conditional order approval check has been disabled right now, right? So now in this case, let's see the workflow. So what I'll do is I'll add one quantity of the product into the cart, and then I'll be proceeding to the checkout by tapping on the proceed to checkout button. I'll be redirected to the checkout page where I have to select my shipping address. So I've already selected 32 Street Lane, California 90001, United States. I'll choose my shipping method and I'll tap on the next button. So because this particular order approval plugin has been enabled, so the order will be under moderation and the order will be approved later by the admin. So that's why you can see a notification message for the same as well after you've selected the shipping. Now you have tapped on the next button, but you'll see here you'll not be able to choose the payment method there or you will not be able to complete the order there right now. So the order after tapping here on the place order would be under the moderation, and after the approval of the admin will there be one complete order link on the respective order available to the customers to select and complete their orders there. So this is the moderation here right now for the order. Now let's tap here on the place order button. Now as soon as the order has been placed, we can go and check the order details by navigating to the particular order number, or I can go from here to my account, my orders. This is the order number 40 that we have just placed for $44. You can see that the status is order approval pending. If I try and view the particular order, you can see that the order has been placed and the payment method here is showing as order approval. And here you can see that we also have one Ask Query button. So if you have any questions or queries regarding the particular order that has been put on hold there by the admin until the moderation by the admin for the approval or disapproval of the order, in between that what you can do is you can ask a query to the admin as well by entering your email address, your query, and tapping on the submit button. An email would also be sent out to the admin there stating your query there, and you'll receive the response from the admin himself. Also here you can see that the right now the status of this particular order is order approval pending. As you can see here, the same is visible in the back as well, order approval pending. And here you can see that we don't have any complete order option here right now, or the link to complete the order. Now let me take you to the admin backend panel and let's go to the particular sales section, and here you need to navigate to the pending orders section. Under pending orders we'll find this particular order. So here we are on the pending orders for approval section. As you can see, here's the order number 40. The status is order approval pending. We can view the particular order and approve the particular order by tapping here on the approve button, or if you want to disapprove this particular order, you can disapprove the particular order as well. Apart from that, if I again go to the pending orders section, I can also approve or disapprove the orders in bulk by selecting them up and from the drop down choosing the approve order or the disapprove order. So now let's approve this particular order. That's the order number 40. So I'll choose here approve order. Here the status is order approval pending. And now let's see now after you have approved the particular order, the order would be taken out from this particular section and would be visible under the orders section. So if I go to the orders section now, here I'll find the order number 40, as you can see, and the status is order approved right now. Okay, and if I want to disapprove this order, I can disapprove the order as well by tapping on the disapprove button. So initially when the order is in the pending state for the approval there, that order would be under the under sales and pending orders, and after you approve that order would be visible under the orders section. So this was the customer workflow and the admin's workflow, and here you can see that the status was order approval pending and the customers in. Now let me refresh the page. So you can see that the order has been approved by the admin, and now we have a complete order link. Now if I tap here on the complete order link, we'll be redirected to the checkout and we'll have to select a payment method that has been enabled by the admin, and selecting that particular payment method we need to complete the particular purchase of the order there. So now you can see that please complete the order by choosing the appropriate payment method. So here we have provided only the check and money order, so the check and money order is visible here. The total order is $444, and let's tap here on the place order button. Now after tapping on the place order button, the order would be in the pending state, and after the generation of the invoice and the shipment, the order would be completed there as it is done in the default system itself. So you can see that now it's in the pending state. Now if I go to the my orders section, order number 40, it's in the pending state. Alright, so this was the customer workflow when the plugin is enabled and the conditional order approval check is disabled. Now let's see the customer workflow when the plugin is enabled and the conditional order approval check is enabled. So for that, let me take you to the admin backend panel. Let's go to stores and then configuration. Here under the Webkul block, let's go to the order approval settings. Now here we have the conditional order approval check. So if you choose it as a yes, or you can choose yes if you want the order approval required on the basis of certain conditions, or you can choose no if you want order approval required without any conditional check. So what will happen here is that if I choose it as yes, then we can set the order approval required condition, and if this condition is sufficed by the customer there at the checkout time, then the order approval would be required as I've shown in the default workflow there just minutes ago, as I've shown you. Otherwise, if I choose this as no, then for each and every order the order approval would be required. Otherwise, we can set it for a particular condition only when the order approval should be required. So for example, we have set it as total item quantity is 2. We can also set more conditions as well. From the drop down you can choose between the cart attributes as well, as you can see here, and the product sub selections, condition combinations as well, customer groups and customer segments as well. So for now I'll set it to total item quantity is 2. So if the total item quantity in the cart is 2, then the order approval would be required. Otherwise, if it's not a 2 quantity, if it's 1 or 3 quantity, then no order approval is required, and the customer would directly be able to place the order without any order approval. So let me reorder this particular product by tapping here on the reorder button. So right now you can see that the quantity in the cart is 1. Now if I try and proceed to checkout, I'll be able to directly place the order without any of the moderations there by the admin for the order approval there. So let me choose the shipping method and let me tap on the next button. You can see that directly we are able to see the payment method, and we can tap here on the place order, and the order would then be sent out into the pending state. And then after the generation of the invoice, it would be processing state, and then after the shipment it would be in the completion state. Now let me go back to the cart there. Now if I make this as 2 and I update the shopping cart, now in this case the condition is sufficed because the item quantity in the cart is 2, so the order approval would be required for this particular order. So if I try and tap on the proceed to checkout, I'll select the billing address there, or the shipping address basically, and the shipping method. I'll tap on the next button. Now you can see that this order will be under moderation. The order will be approved later by the admin. So if I tap and place the order here, the order would be placed, but the order would be under the moderation, and the order would have to be approved by the admin from the backend panel. So you can see the order approval pending is showing here. We have an ask a query button as well to ask a query from the admin there regarding the order approval there of this particular order. And now if I go to the sales and pending orders, I'll find this particular number, that's the order number 42 being listed here, order number 42. From here I can approve it up. It would be approved and would be removed from this section and would be listed under the orders section. And now if I refresh this page, you can see that the order approved is being displayed. We have a complete order link within the order details page as well, and the ask query option has been removed. Now if I go to my orders again, order has been approved, order number 42, and we have a complete order link here as well under the actions column. And from here we can tap on the complete order button, and we'll be redirected again to the checkout to select the payment method for the order. So here you can see that please complete the order by choosing the appropriate payment method, and we can tap here on the place order button to place the particular order as well. After the order has been placed, if I view the order, it would be in the pending state, and the rest of the workflow will be as per the default system there. So this was the workflow at the customer's end now, and a bit at the admin's end of order approval. One more thing is there for the pending orders for approval section that we have under sales and pending orders that we have. From here you can export the data in a CSV or an Excel file format as well as per your own requirement there. If you want to export the data, you can export the data for the pending orders as well as per your own requirement. Now let me show you the admin workflow there for the configuration settings as well. So to make the initial configuration settings for this particular plugin, what you need to do is you need to navigate through stores and then configuration. On the configuration page under the Webkul block, you will have to go to the order approval settings. Here we have the general settings and the email template settings. Under the email template settings, you need to select the order approval pending mail, order approved mail, and the order disapproved mail templates according to your own requirements there. You can create other ones as well, and you can select them as well, or you can choose the default ones there. Then under the general settings, the very first option that we have is the enable order approval. So to enable the order approval functionality within your stores for the orders that are going to be placed by the customers at the checkout time, you'll have to select this option as a yes. Then you have to set up the admin email So here you have to enter the admin email address for receiving the emails related to the order approval. Then we have the conditional order approval check. You can choose it as a yes or a no. If you choose it as a no and you have enabled the order approval, then for each of the orders placed by the customers would require the order approval. Otherwise, if you choose this as a yes, then you can choose the order approval required for the orders that surface the particular what we say as the conditions that you have stated here as per the requirement. Then we have the message for the buyer. So whenever the customer goes at the checkout time, and if the order requires an order approval, then the customer will see the particular message for the buyer that you have entered. For example, this order will be under moderation. The order will be approved later by the admin. Message for the buyer when the order is completed. After the order has been approved or the pending order has been approved by the admin, the customer will find one complete order link within the order description under the own account panel, and after they tap on that, they'll be redirected to the checkout, and this particular message would be displayed to them. Please complete the order by choosing the appropriate payment method. Then we have the message for the guest user when placing the order. Now the guest users can also make use of this functionality there, but the thing is that they need to be a registered customer. So a guest user can go ahead and try and add the products into the cart, but they'll see one option there, please log in to place an order. So let me show you that as well. For example, let me log out of this particular section here. So you can see that right now I've not logged into my account, and here we have the sign in option. So if I try and add this product into the cart and try and proceed to the checkout there, you can see that there's a need for me to basically register myself before I place the order there. And if I go to the view and edit cart, for example, you can see that please log in to place an order. So the same message for the guest user when placing the order, please log in to place an order. So please log in to place an order is visible to the guest users as well. So the guest user needs to register himself before he places the order there within the store itself. So this was the configuration settings for the Magento 2 Adobe Commerce Order Approval Rules plugin, and I hope it helped you out in understanding how this particular plugin allows the customers to place the orders and wait for the admin approval for the completion of the orders. The admin can easily approve or disapprove the customer orders, and this allows the admin to check the genuine orders and give the approval accordingly. Only after the admin approval, the customers can complete the orders using the complete order link for the respective orders there. So if you still have any questions, queries, suggestions or requirements regarding the same plugin, then you can anytime get back to us at support@webkul.com, or you can raise a ticket at webkul.uvidis.com as well. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video and have a great day ahead.